Hi friends, and welcome back to Thriftmas day 10. I cannot believe we are already in double digits. If you are just stumbling upon this video, my name is Maria and I'm a part-time reseller, and we are going into my local Goodwill every single day for the first 12 days of July to see what goodies we can find, and it has been amazing. Sometimes it's like a little bit of a roller coaster, but we've been finding really good things, like a lot of them every single day. I don't know if we've found any like bangers though. Like, I don't know if we found anything that's going to sell for over $100, to be completely honest. I'm trying to think. Let me know if I'm forgetting something down in the comments. So I would really love on these last 3 days if we can find something like that. We also haven't found like a cool hard good yet. Like, I remember finding that like Margaritaville chiller. We found that like cool baker's lamp one year. So I haven't been looking super hard at the hard goods, but sometimes they're in like the new carts or something and we end up grabbing something. But Anyway, I do have a coupon this time for 20% off. I remembered my donation today. However, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. And if you remember from day, what is it, 9 yesterday, I closed out the store. So I left at like right before 7 when they closed last night, and it's now 1 o'clock. So I don't know how much new stuff they're going to have out, but we're going to go inside and see. So if you remember from yesterday's video, I mentioned that there was a cart of shoes over to the side that I had to run and grab right before checking out. And I see that it is still there. Now, it does look like they added some shoes on the top that were not there yesterday. So I'm going to give it a full once over because I also didn't have time to go through them very well. These look super cute, and I do have a discount today. So I think these are either going to be worth selling, or maybe my daughter would wear them. She's not really a Converse girl, and I think they're adorable. She's probably going to turn them down and they're probably going to get listed, but I will at least offer them to her. So I'm going to go through here and just do a little bit better job of checking over the shoes. Those are super cute too, but they're priced the same, and I just don't think they're going to sell as well as those high top ones. I can get a little bit more value out of the high tops than I can the low tops usually. So the bottom of the cart looks to be the same as what I saw yesterday. Here's some cute little Timberlands, but again, they are youth and they do have them priced up. If those had been standard kids prices, I probably would have grabbed them. There are 5 new racks on the floor right now, so I'm going to go through them quickly and then I'll let you know if I find anything. These I just wanted to show you. This is why nothing my kids own is brand new from a retail store. I mean, these are all brand new little shorts. They're what, like $2.99, and so we grab them when we can. But that one I am so excited about. I didn't recognize the logoing on the outside, but then I saw Taylor Swift when I looked into it. So this is the Tortured Poets department. Really nice merch in fantastic condition, good size, not priced up. This is going to do fantastic. I'm hoping to get around $50 for this. I was very surprised to find it. Other people probably just missed it because they didn't recognize that logo on the outside, and neither did I. Further investigation did show official Taylor Swift merch. This, I have picked up this brand before, but mostly why I'm getting this is a style-based pickup. This looks very academia preppy, but this is also very Rory Gilmore Girls style, and so that's what I'm going to tag it as. Into fall, I think those sweaters are going to keep doing well, just like they did last year. This I wanted to show you for a laugh. This from Ross was $8.99, but don't worry, at Goodwill you can get it for a bargain price of $9.99. At least one of the racks was still a leftover from one of the ones I went through last night. So off to the other two. Plus I grabbed at least one more thing I need to show you. Nothing on that other rack either. It was also just a repeat from yesterday. Some super cute pajamas that I might have grabbed for my daughter, but I think she's just going to be too big for those. How cute is this a little number? I loved it, but let's dig into this rack and see if there's anything we can find. '90s baby. I am absolutely a '90s baby. Well, okay, I lied. I'm an '80s baby, but I grew up in the '90s. I don't remember the '80s whatsoever. These Lands' End puffers I'm leaving behind. I cannot get them to sell, even when they're down. Eddie Bauer, Patagonia, REI, others do well. Uniqlo, but Lands' End, I just can't get it to sell. I got excited by that button for a second because I thought it was Lululemon, but it tricked me. Those sequins felt so cheap. Like, I thought about looking up that tag just to check it, but based on the quality of how that dress felt, it wasn't even worth my time looking up. I'm leaving behind swimsuit separates. So even that was new with tags. It is staying on the rack. I've been seeing a lot of Pretty Little Thing new with tags in my store, so I don't know if they got a store donation or what's going on. There was also a bunch of these that were new with tags, and those bikini bottoms reminded me of this little swim skirt. So I had to marry the pair back together. Does anybody else do that? I do that all the time in my store. Like, I will take a shirt to the pants. I will take a suit bottoms to a suit jacket. I want things to stay together if they're supposed to go together. I hate that they get separated so often. Dishes. I do that a lot in dishes too. All right, so a few things here. I noticed on the button it said weekend is coming, so I recognized very quickly that these are chubbies, but these are like a performance wear chubbies. They're not like the cotton material, so this one is priced up oddly. But I do decide that since I have a coupon, I set it on the cart because I wanted to comp it, but I do decide to pick that up. This LPA dress felt really nice. I wasn't familiar with that brand, but I looked it up. It looks like it's going to be good. It also looks like a nice basic that I'm going to take on my Europe trip later this summer, and then I will get it listed. Now this one, I spent quite a bit of time trying to comp. This is No Miss. I think it's definitely a snowboarding jacket. I originally thought it was youth and I was trying to comp it as youth, but then I realized this is actually a very small women's jacket, and I did end up leaving behind. It was priced up. I wasn't convinced based on comps, but if anyone knows more about that and that was a bad decision to leave it behind, please let me know in the comments. I'm always here to learn new things because I really wanted to think it was worth it, but I just was not convinced that it was. Over here on the putback rack to see if there is anything we can grab. Some cute stuff. Somebody had really good taste and then put it all back. Look at this bedazzling. OMG. This is new with tags, like what, Forever 21? So cute for like a rodeo or something. $15 is tax and at Goodwill for Forever 21, but I guess since it's a cute, jean jacket. I loved these little adorable bodysuits. So cute. All right, and this was just hanging here. Like, what? Like, Taylor's version, 1989. It's got all the different, tailors on the front. Super cute, great. I was looking for the flaw that made somebody put it back, but I could not find one. It's got a great big hit on the back. It's good size, so this is going to be another easy pickup for me. And love that we got 2 pieces of Taylor Swift merch because it usually sells really well. Okay, I'm going to go through the men's section because we haven't in a while. The store just lost power. Evacuate the building. So that was exciting. Real quick here, I donated these from a bag of stuff that I got from someone, and they have them in the men's section, which is weird. These are another pair of those chubbies, so we're going to grab those also. But I'm happy to report they let us back in the building. We did get kicked out, and then so I was trying to like store my cart off to the side and kind of hide it under my bags, but then they promptly let us back in once the power came back on. So I was very excited about that. I was worried that I was going to have to like give up everything in my cart. This happened to me once before, if anyone remembers, that I think they had a medical emergency in the back. The fire department came, the ambulance came, and they did, you know, let us come back. I actually had to leave the store and come back. Thankfully, this time we basically got outside and then they let us right back in. So happy to report I'm back in and we are shopping, even though I got kicked out of Goodwill. I'm trying to see these Polo Ralph Lauren. I didn't end up actually even fully taking them off. They're clearly like double folded because of the size. But the basic ones from Polo Ralph Lauren I have a hard time with. These True Religion, they're totally trashed. I might not have even grabbed them anyway. Probably wouldn't have actually. I have some True Religion sitting and it's just the pants just aren't selling for me. The accessories, the belts, you know, I grabbed that pair of shoes yesterday. Hopefully those will do a lot better. Okay, I recognized this button immediately and was hoping it didn't trick me this time, and thankfully it did not. So this is a pair of Lululemon pants. They are priced up to $11. I will have the coupon to take $1 or $2 off of that, and I am going to pick these up. They're good sellers for me. Since they are a bit pricey, I'm not going to have a huge return, but I still think I can sell these for probably around $40, so that's going to be good enough for me to put them in my cart. I found one more pair of New with Tags MariaNicole board shorts. We picked these up, what, a day or two ago? I don't remember. They're only $3.99, so they're going to be easy listers. I do need to get them listed quickly for summer, but into the cart, those ones go also. All right, I got excited because I was looking for more Lululemon, and these ones did not have that there, and so I looked, and Old Navy tricked me on these, and these ones, there's a couple more down here that also tricked me. Here it is. This one I got hopeful, but this Craze Yoga, man, they put that little dot right there. They are absolutely trying to be a straight Lululemon dupe. These bonobos caught my eye because these are like their performance golf pants. So I did comp these at first and was thinking about leaving them behind because bonobos has been so tricky for me to sell. But then I realized these are my husband's size and I do not just need good wardrobe items for myself on this European cruise. I need him to look good by my side, of course. So I'm going to get these and give them to him to hopefully wear on that cruise and just to be part of his wardrobe. He can wear these to work and all kinds of things. And if for any reason they don't fit him, I will either bring them back or probably just list them because there's a little bit of profit to be made. It's just not going to be a big money maker if I had picked them up just to resell. But he liked them when we got them home, but we haven't tried them on just yet. So we will see. Cool vintage Naval Academy cup mug, I guess. Y'all, I have never sold a golf club. I don't think I've ever found any that looked good enough for me to even look up, but I don't know what I'm looking for. I am not a golfer. I am a runner / tennis player / gymnastics mom. So let me know. Do you see anything here? I didn't see anything in the tennis rackets. I don't go through the linens very often. I see them on the new racks, but that's about it, to be very honest. Every once in a while, I'll go down the luggage. One of these days, I'll find a to-me bag. That's on my bucket list, but I have not found one quite yet. I loved this old vintage one. This reminds me of my grandparents' suitcases, although they were like a bright blue color. Quite a few carts out today. Elton John sealed. I don't know. Should I have looked that up? I hear CDs are coming back. Little Anna. This I also thought about looking up because some of these old electronics can actually do okay on eBay, but I didn't want to mess with it. I will let a hard goods reseller come and get it. Here's an example of a brand I am not picking up anymore, Wild Fox. It just does not sell. I have a couple pieces still in my inventory and they're still sitting there. Look at that old Chico's tag. It is so old, not in style, and they had that priced up just because it's Chico's. For some reason, oftentimes this store just loves pricing up Chico's. There was a time when like every piece of Chico's I found was like $14. That hasn't been true. I know I've shown you some Chico's earlier in the series, but yeah, they still sometimes, somebody back there loves Chico's. This is cute, but it is a one piece. It looks like it was supposed to be a pajama set. If you can't tell, we're over in the plus size section right now. It's been a few days since I've been over here in this section, so just seeing if anything catches my eye. So a little bit slower of a day, but we still got some good things. I personally am excited about those pants for my husband, and then hopefully both of those chubbies maybe would be good for him to wear, and then I can sell. I ended up getting to resell. No, that's the wrong receipt. That's the one for the pants for my husband. To resell, we ended up picking up 9 items. I spent a total of $44.60. I did have $9.62 that we were able to roll from yesterday. That's the great thing, is I'm constantly rolling points. So tomorrow I'll have $4.50, $4.15 to be able to roll. Anyway, it's always fun when I can find Taylor Swift merch. I don't find it all that often. I found a sweatshirt here a few months back, and I think one of you bought it, and so if you were that person, thank you. That was amazing. It was a really good sale, and now I have 2 more pieces for someone to hopefully love and enjoy, and they're both in such good condition. I couldn't believe that one was just hanging there, like the one that was like the Dead Poets Department. I keep wanting to say Dead Poets Society because that movie is amazing. Dead Poets Department or Dead Poetry. Sorry, Swifties, my daughter would be ashamed. That one you couldn't really tell. It wasn't like super like Taylor Swift unless you like knew her stuff. But the one with like her all over it was pretty obvious. So I was surprised that somebody hadn't grabbed that. Anyway, it is toasty in here. So I am going to get home. I haven't listed tons more of the items because I've been obviously editing videos every day. That is the priority, is getting the videos out. And so keep an eye on it. Even when Thriftmas is over, keep an eye on my Poshmark and on eBay. They are both linked down below if you're interested in anything, because I am processing them. I'm photographing. I'm going to do a big kind of shoe photo session. I haven't photographed any of the shoes so far. So none of the shoes I know are listed. So those are going to be getting to be listed over the next week or so. So keep an eye out. It's Wander Thrifting on Poshmark, and it is MariaNicole 1 over on eBay if you can't figure out the description box. I know YouTube is making it harder and harder to find some of the description stuff down in the comment section. But anyway, all right, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to come back. There is still a couple days left, so if you have not subscribed, please do. Also, if you have made it this far, let's have a secret. We haven't done like a secret emoji in a while. Drop a strawberry down in the comment section to tell me you've been liking Thriftmas, that I should keep doing these series, because it is a little bit of work, but it's always so much fun. So give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.